Alright. Game 4 has been received. Ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be on ground zero. Skyline, can he pull off an all-kill? Who is LRM's last hope here? LRM, their next player needs to pull off a reverse all-kill if they want to take it. I hope it's Bakuryu. Come on, Bakuryu, let's go. Alright, here we go. Game number 4. And in the top right, as the orange Zerg, orange Terran, we have Skyline. And at the bottom right, the defender of LRM, the champion of champions. He is LRM Bakuryu, the mustache Zerg. Aw yeah. So, I should actually find a picture of him. Somebody link me to a picture of Bakuryu's sweet stash. He's the man. Anyway, it's gonna be another ZVT here for Skyline. He's done well so far. Let's see if he can pull off against Bakuryu as well. Let me just do my overlay. Alright. So, now we've actually seen two very different openings from Skyline in his 2 TVZ so far. The first game against True Touch, he opened with a very standard one Rax expand. And in the second game, he went for a fast dropship, a vulture drop opening against Pike. Although that might have been partly due to the map. Of course, on Outlier, you have that kind of those back expos that you can expand to safely if you somehow get pinned back in your main and natural in the mid game. If you have a slightly weaker mid game army, which is often the case when you go for a fast tech opening. So that might be part of it. Of course, Ground Zero is a much more standard map, much more like not even like Electric Circuit actually, because there's no backmitter only. It's just a very standard, I guess, Fighting Spirit-esque map, since that is the standard nowadays. Although I believe the TVZ record on this map is fairly good in Pro League. I know in Season 1, before they made some changes to it, it was actually hugely in favor of Terran. I mean, this is the map where, you know, Kanata beat Jaedong with +3 Valkyries, so... Actually, wait, was it Kanata? I think it was Kanata. So yeah, this kind of goes to show how good it was for Terran. It was like, you know, 13-2 or something stupid. But then they made a bunch of changes, so we are on Neo Ground Zero. One of the big changes, of course, moving these minerals so it's pressed against the cliff. Very easy for mutas to harass here. And of course, since they are spawning vertically, it'll be a very short time before Bakuryu's mutas get to Skyline's natural. If Bakuryu, of course, does choose to go for mutas, which I think he will. I mean, Bakuryu's a very, very standard player. He generally doesn't do anything cheesy. Doesn't like to go too out of the ordinary, except in ZVP where he does a 4-hatch style, which is perhaps not as common as the normal 3-hatch lair, but otherwise, you know, just a very solid player. And looks like we have a 1 Rax expand here from Skyline, so he's not going to do anything sneaky against Bakuryu. Of course, another big change on this map was the natural's no longer cliffable. So the original version of this map, there was actually a Lost Temple-like cliff here, which I guess would have been really nice for drops if Skyline had wanted to do that, but no longer. It looks like scouting SCV is going to poke around and then go, oh no, is this still wander around? Is actually a second SCV coming here? I'm not really sure what that's for. Is that just a misclick, or is he anticipating? Maybe he thought he would have. Maybe he thought he actually lost the first SCV or something, or was going to lose it, so he just clicked the second one in, and now they're just going to high-five each other. It's like, alright, your turn. Now you get to do loop-de-loops around the hatchery, and I'll go back to mining. Look at that, he just switches out with like a full HP SCV. Yeah, I think that's what happened. You see, he clicked into the minerals, right? So basically he was saying, okay, just in case my SCV dies, I'll send a second one over and click the minerals, so if Bakuryu tries to block a ramp, it'll glitch through anyway. At least I think so, but oh my god, Skyline's actually just moved out with a bunch of Marines. Did the Overlord see it? I think it must have. And there's 6 Marines out, or sorry, 6 Lings out now anyway. Or at least there's 5 here. Where's the other one? Should be a 6th, obviously. You can't make odd numbers of Zerglings. Oh, there it is. Okay. So, well, looks like otherwise. Ooh, we got the fast +1 opening from Skyline. He's going to be pumping out 5 racks Marines here against Bakuryu. And this is actually very interesting, though, because, you see, the air distance between the naturals is very, very short, but the ground distance is not that short. So basically what happens is, when you go for 5 racks Marine, you want to put on a lot of pressure, so when the Zerg goes for 3 racks Muta, you want him to be defending with his Mutas and not, like, harassing you, so you can kind of skimp on the turrets a little bit. And of course, since your vessel's also a little bit delayed, so that can't ward away the Mutas for you. But what's going to happen is, if Skyline tries to push out, right, like, his Marines are going to take a lot longer to get natural to natural than Bakuryu's Mutas. So Bakuryu can keep harassing with his Mutas here. The Marines will move out, and he doesn't have to defend yet. He can keep harassing until the Marines are, like, partway across the map. And if you just look at the mini-map, he can easily fly back from Skyline's natural and start picking off the Marines as they walk across the map, and kind of bounce back and forth between those 2 areas very, very easily, compared to what Skyline's Marines have to do. So I'm not sure if this is necessarily the best choice here for Skyline, but I guess we shall see. Meanwhile, a drone going over to the bottom left there to take a 3rd base. And looks like Bakuryu's mad at me. What's Bakuryu mad about? Can you stop saying +1 5 racks? Oh. Alright. If it's not a 5 racks, then I will bow down to Bakuryu's superiority. Oh, I'm sorry. What is that? No, I'm just kidding. Okay, now I can say 5 racks, right? Are we good? Are we happy? Is Bakuryu happy with me? I hope so. Anyway, Bakuryu's taking a main. Sorry, I think I said he would take the natural. I meant main, of course, because this is a nice ramped map. Put a couple of lurkers here and be fine. Unlike Electric Circuit, in fact, where True Touch, of course, had difficulty holding his 3rd. I guess in True Touch's case, you can't even blame the map because it was, he just didn't even have lurkers in time anyway. But of course, it is also harder to hold the 3rd on that map as well. Anyway. Den on the way, looks like some defensive Sunkens because the Marines are moving out. Bakuryu's got some Lings to go for the backstab, and looks like the bunker not even done in time, so with only 1 Marine there, actually, this backstab could be very, very effective for Bakuryu. And here we go, he's even going to catch these Marines. The medics aren't close enough to heal them. They're going to run into the barracks. Ooh, that's quite cute. I like that. I guess nothing fancy though. I mean, obviously you put your barracks like that anyway, but manages to just run in a place where it's very difficult for the Lynx to attack them. So actually the backstab not doing quite as much as I thought, and now the rest of the Marines are running over. It's also not quite done yet. Oh, just as they say that, it just finishes. The Sunkens are going to be in time though, and the Mutas as well, so I don't think this is going to be effective. Although, oh, he's going to try and do a catch! It's going to be the same as what he did against True Touch. Bakuryu though with a much faster reaction, and the Marines also weren't quite in position, so doesn't quite get the catch like he did against True Touch, but once again trying that really nice move here. Wow, Skyline. Really liking his moves. Meanwhile, Hydra coming out for Bakuryu, and if Skyline does want to attack that base, it will be a cross-map walk for him, so a little bit harder for him to actually go and hit that, like he did against True Touch. And Bakuryu's Muta is now out, so he can start harassing this base. Very difficult for Terran to build, good to put the turrets covering the mineral line very easily, because of course it is pressed right against the cliffs. There's no space behind to build turrets, so. So the Mutas should have a relatively easy time there, although the Marines are moving out now, and Skyline is actually deciding to go and attack the 3rd. He's not going for the natural here. There are some Sunkens here, there are some Hydras ready, but the Hydras, they're not turning into Lurkers. How far along is Lurker aspect? It's not quite done yet. I don't think it's going to finish in time. He's going to have to block the ramp. He should move the Hydras down and block it with the eggs. So he's going to block it with the eggs, but the Marines can actually just run right up here and kill the Lurkers as soon as they pop. This is actually a little bit dangerous for Bakuryu. He is bringing his Mutas back now to help defend, but oh man, this is very, very nervous. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Alright, 1 egg is being targeted down. Is there another egg morphing in the back? I thought there was a Hydra back there. And it looks like, oh, the Muta's going to try and use the high ground here, just trying to abuse the cliff. He's just A-moving them. Oh, because the Lurkers are finished. He needs to borrow the Lurkers. He sacrifices all of the Mutas, but only if 1 Lurker finishes. The Lurkers go down. Bakuryu's in big trouble. He just lost all his Mutas, and now he's losing his 3rd base. He's even going to lose 2 Overlords here. Bakuryu is in the hugest trouble. Skyline is set to all-kill LRM here. I can't believe it. I can't believe it! Bakuryu, what has he got? He's making Hydras, he's making a hive, but he's lost his 3rd base. He has lost it. Skyline, the secret weapon. We don't need Zeke. We don't need Michael. All we need is Skyline, a Terran. Might I note, one of the few top-level Terrans in the Fortnite scene. We're really lacking in Terrans. We got plenty of Zergs. We got a good number of Protoss, but not that many Terrans. Just a handful, kind of holding down the fort for us. Skyline, you know, Largo, Napoleon, Karate. I think played. No, Karate's gone back to Zerg. Who else is Terran and is awesome? Whatever Terrans are out there, I salute you, because there are not that many. There's not a big one I'm forgetting, isn't there? I don't know. Bibian, yes, thank you. That's another big one. Anyway, we have some hidden third base here going up at the top left. It's actually double expanding. Look at that. Gonna float that over to his mineral only. Did Baku? Yeah, Baku made a drone, but there remains the extra larva there, and he's gonna make a creep colony. What? All right. You make a creep colony. Sweet. That's interesting. Anyway, this giant marine force here outside Baku's natural. He's got plenty of lurkers though. I hope Skyline doesn't try to bust it like he did against True Touch, because that would end even worse. I think there's no way he can bust this. Look at this Baku just fortifying it very, very well. Oh, maybe he just wants the creep here so he can make a Nidus canal. Oh, okay, that makes more sense. And he didn't have the money for a hatchery anyway, because he's got the Nidus already, so he can put the other half of the Nidus here and then make the hatchery, and it'll be safe, or something like that. So, Lurker's having to back up now, but this is bad news bears. Looks like one lane gonna block this expansion just a touch. Looks like SCV's even transferring. They don't even care if they get seen. I mean, there's no way Baku can even attack that base anyway, so essentially that top left base is protected. Although it looks like the Defiler is out now. Where's Consume? Not quite done. And Marine's gonna go finish off this base once again. Probably gonna force a cancel. Actually, Baku can use the Nidus and send out units here. See, that's why he had this here. Yeah, he can actually defend this now. So that's actually quite a good idea by Baku, actually. So this sunken that I thought was weird actually makes a lot of sense. That's actually quite a good move. I like it. I like it a lot. What I don't like is that Baku's about to die. Oh man, I was really hoping Baku could at least bring an almost reverse all kill, bring it back to game 7. That would have been sweet. But it's looking very bad for the Stash Zerg. Actually, wait, the Marines got a move to the wrong direction or something. Oh wait, they just completely dodged the... What? Wait, what just happened over here? They just dodged the lurkers. They might actually go in later when there's drones there. What the hell? That's awesome. Anyway, looks like Baku with his Defiler support here is now going to move forward and push the Terran army back. It's going to be very difficult for Skyline to actually end the game with Dark Swarms on the field. So he's going to have to play a longer game, but he is doing the mech switch now, doing the barracks float. And he's got map control, so he can start laying mines all over the place and everything. And what do we have? Getting Plague. Gonna push some Marines back once again. Very, very standard looking now, except for the fact that Terran has more bases than Zerg. That is terrible. It's 4 base Terran against almost 3 base Zerg. It'd be 3 base if he started mining this. He's gonna get the gas asaply, of course, because that is the important resource. He can actually transfer a few drones through the Nidus, as he is doing now, to help saturate that base. But I mean, look at this. I don't actually know if Baku's aware of this. The SCVs were transferred, so I don't know if he saw those, but maybe not. I mean, he's got an Overlord there on the minimap, as you can see. Just not going to move away from the battle just yet, though. It looks like Baku going to grab the Sea Shanks at least, so small victory there for him. But now the Marines are moving in here. There we go. They're going to focus down the Nidus Canal. There's one sunken colony there. There's 3 lurkers at the top. But with good micro here, Skyline could actually kill everything. Oh man, look at that. The best timing by... I don't know how Skyline knew, but the drones had just popped out. Although it looks like Skyline's not going to be able to micro against these lurkers. Loses some of those Marines, although he does kill most of the drones that transferred. They're a huge loss for Baku. Losing the Nidus, losing the drones, having to replace the Nidus. But it looks like some Link's going to come in here and help out, while the Defiler, the lone Defiler... oh, Plague! Yeah, good Plague there by Baku. Gonna use up a lot of that medic energy. And he is now getting the Defiler energy upgrade. I wonder what this is called, actually. Does anybody know what this is called? I just realized I don't know what this is called. Let me try and think. Yeah, I have no idea whatsoever. And, oh man, what? What? The Lings do nothing! Oh, they got the 8 kill Marine. There's a 7 kill Marine left, though. Oh man, those guys are badass Marines. Nah, it's done. And that's not good. Hydra's not so good against Medic Marine. I mean, oh, Skyline. Oh, he's going for it. There's no lurkers here. Oh my god, why is there no Defiler here? There's no lurkers. Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. Burrow. Burrow. Okay, he's fine. Alright, we're good. We're good. We're good. We're better than good. We just killed a whole bunch of Medic Marine. And... ooh, love that sound. Vessel dying sound. Top 5 Brood War sounds. Anyway, Parker now taking the mineral only here. Kind of speculatively, he's got nothing defending it, so he's kind of just praying that these vultures don't find out it's there. But Skyline, meanwhile, is taking another base here at the top left natural. Looks like, was that Zergling Blood? I think that was Zergling Blood. Anyway, laying some mines as well to defend his natural from counterattack. You know, he's got the full mech swing going. Wow, it's a lot of factories. That's quite impressive. Look at that. Very nice and neat base, by the way. I quite like this. He didn't press him against the top, though. He's got a bit of space up here. It's alright. No biggie. So that lurker field's going to deny these vultures. Is Skyline really going to try and go for it? Oh my god. The vulture is just going for it. There's actually so many vultures. The scan wears off those so they can't see them anymore. Oh man, Skyline was not paying attention there, but he does actually kill a few of the vultures. I think if he actually scanned a second time, he actually would have killed all the vultures there, or sorry, all the lurkers there rather. That was quite impressive. And now they're going to find out about this base. There's no drones there yet, so it's not going to be a big deal. But that was quite cute. Meanwhile, Bakuryu's got his base nicely defended now. He's taking care of the Marines that were inside. But just look at the minimap. Look at all that spread. There's mines all over the place, just preventing any kind of counterattack. And meanwhile, Skyline's just massing up a big mech army to try and deal the final blow against Bakuryu. Let's see if Baku can come back here. He's gonna get some drops, so that should be good. Should be useful. Gonna do some drop play. Is there anything defending? I like how Skyline's leaving these, you know, the remainder of his Medic Marine army just to help defend the third base. I mean, you know, it's not. I mean, obviously he's focusing now mainly on the mech army, so he's not really bothered about those anymore. But just leaving those there because, you know, Bakuryu will likely to come back. Will try and maybe do small Zergling counterattacks and whatnot, and these guys can actually be quite effective against that. While Skyline maybe doesn't want to invest, you know, too many mech units to defend those. Wants to keep the mech ball together and just swing it around like a giant hammer and just smash Zerg forces wherever it lands. Anyway, so the mech army is moving in, and Bakuryu, I mean, his swarms will save him still against the mech army. But he's really got not many units. Oh, losing one lurker there. Nice snipe by Skyline. The lurkers are really the only things that survive here. Even Hydralisk Thunderdark Swarm will get killed. It looks like a mini Muta switch here from Bakuryu. These swarms are actually protecting the Goliaths, by the way. Although now they're going to press them back. But the thing is, these are unupgraded Mutas, and the Goliaths are 2-1, so they're really going to take on the Mutas, although with just a single Goliath there, it's not quite enough. So Bakuryu, with the last-ditch effort, is actually going to do a decent amount of damage here with no Goliaths. But look at how slow the Mutas are killing these siege tanks here. Just too much armor there, 2 plating on those siege tanks against unupgraded Mutas. Of course, the 1 base armor plus the 1 upgrade. And man, that minimap is amazing. There's just mines and units everywhere, although the Mutas are still chasing down tanks. They're just not killing them fast enough. And it looks like Skyline's just going to ignore the Mutas and go for an attack here at the bottom left. He actually doesn't care. The Mutas actually got a bit lost here chasing down tanks, although it looks like they found another target. If you can maybe snipe the vessel, no, I mean, the Terran will just scan here anyway. So that 3 lurker defense is not going to hold against mech. He needs a Dark Swarm here to protect those. But there's no Defiler in sight. Just the hero Mutalisks here still whittling away the army. It looks like a big train of Goliaths coming down to save them. Meanwhile, Bakuryu going to clear up some of these mines, help defend this mineral-only base. Since he is about to lose this one, although he has a few units here, he needs to get the lurkers in position in Dark Swarm. He's got no energy! He needs to eat something! Eat something! Oh god, the Defiler was so hungry when it died. Ugh. Man, that was not good. Although, are these mutas really just gonna kill everything? Oh, there's the Goliaths. There's the Goliaths. So, I'm just trying to look around on Baku's base, see if he can do anything. That is a lot of factories. Damn. And Skyline got another base. He's maxed. Baku's at 76 supply. Skyline. The new Flash. The new Bonjour. What the hell? What the hell? Skyline, man. This guy's gonna win ISL 4 for sure. Whenever that is. Oh, drop no good. No good. Oh, look at that. Running into all the Goliaths. Oh, that's the worst feeling. It's like, come on, at least give him a break, man. Give Bakuryu a break. Just let him drop something. Let him, like, kill a building. Let him kill a unit. Just send an SCV over and be like, here, have this SCV, man. You're pretty cool. Oh, Skyline, no mercy. Look at that A-move Terran. You guys think Protoss is A-move race? GG and congrats! Skyline all kills LRM in the finals of Gambit's Cup Season 3. The Winners League round goes to SAS and they will win $500. It's winner takes all. LRM, they got so close and yet once again they are in second place. Couldn't quite do it. Couldn't quite do it, but that's alright. I think they'll still have round 2 of this season of Gambit's Cup. Presumably. And well, that's gonna be it.